If you are battling to get your Midea air conditioner to connect to the SmartHome app, maybe the connection keeps on failing or it doesn't want to connect to your Wi-Fi, or if you just want a bit of guidance on how to install the smart dongle into the air conditioner, how to create a new account, and how to successfully get it connected to the SmartHome app, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that in this video. Also, there is one very important thing that you need to do. It's not really covered in the user manual for the smart dongle. And if you miss out, and it's quite easy to miss it, you're going to continually battle to get it connected to the SmartHome app. So, of course, I will help you out with that. So this is a Midea Extreme Inverter air conditioner, and you can control it remotely and use a whole lot of smart features with the aircon. However, you do need to install the smart dongle, and it gets installed underneath the front cover of the indoor unit. So this is the smart dongle or the wireless module that connects to the indoor unit, and it also comes with a small QR code sticker. Don't lose this because you're going to need it later. So this USB dongle gets plugged into a small circuit board that's under the front panel of the indoor unit. And to open up the cover, there is a screw that needs to be removed and also a clip that needs to be unclipped. And I just used a flat screwdriver to carefully pry open the clip. And this is the little USB socket where the wireless dongle gets installed. And it's basically as simple as plugging in this little wireless module and then closing everything up again. So now you can go ahead and grab your phone and then download the SmartHome app from either the App Store or the Google Play Store. And once you have downloaded it, you can open up the app, accept the terms and conditions, and also allow or don't allow notifications, basically your choice. Now, if you've already got a SmartHome app account set up, you can just go ahead and log in. But if you don't, you're going to need to create a new account by either selecting login or create account. So I've chosen to create a new account using my email address and again accepting the terms and conditions and then selecting continue. Now, if you wish, you can also log in using your Google account, Apple account, Facebook, or your X account. Then you can go ahead and confirm the region is correct and then select continue. And now a verification code is actually going to be sent to your email address, or I guess your phone number if you chose to create an account using your phone. And you basically have 60 seconds to go and get this verification code and then enter it in. And once you have it entered in, then you can click verify. And now you need to go ahead and create a password and select register and login. And that should then take you to the home screen in the app. So just one important thing to note here, the dongle that I have needs to be connected to the 2.4 gigahertz wireless network. So just check the user manual that you received with your wireless module, just in case you've received an updated version that possibly connects to a 5 gigahertz network. But most of these will always connect to a 2.4 gigahertz network. Now this is where most people hit a wall, and if you've tried to add your device and it keeps on failing, this next bit of the video is probably the exact step that you are missing. This is where a little bit of frustration is probably going to come in. If you follow the instructions in the user manual, the little book that comes with the wireless module or this little smart dongle, and you open up the app and then you select add device, then you power on your air conditioner and let the app scan for nearby devices, and then you try and add your air conditioner from here and the connection fails, this is going to be really frustrating. And the reason it keeps on failing, the likely reason, is because the AP mode or the access point mode on the air conditioner has not been activated. And this needs to be activated so that it can successfully connect to your Wi-Fi and the SmartHome app. And the user manual doesn't tell you this. However, deep in the air conditioner's user manual, on page 49 of my manual is where it first makes mention of this access point mode. So just keep that in mind. However, in the smartphone app, if you choose to add your air conditioner by scanning the little QR code that's on the little wireless module, or possibly by scanning the little sticker that comes with the wireless module, and then you select your device, in this case, it's a split type AC, and then you enter your Wi-Fi network's details and then select next, then only does the app give you instructions on how to activate this access point mode on your air conditioner. So now is when I'm going to go ahead and press the LED button 7 times on my air conditioner's remote, and then you can see the AP display on the air conditioner, and this means that access point mode should now be active. And only once I've activated access point mode, the air conditioner will successfully connect to my Wi-Fi, and then it'll be added to my smart home app. So now that the access point mode is activated, select next, and it should connect. You may also get a pop-up showing a smart device has been discovered nearby, and if you select next, it should connect successfully. And now that it's finally connected, I can go ahead and name the room that the air conditioner is in, and then select done, and the air conditioner should now be connected to the smart home app, and it can be controlled remotely. The air conditioner also displays the little Wi-Fi signal when it is successfully connected. So I've got a question for you. When you bought your air conditioner, or if you're still thinking about buying an air conditioner, did you remember to think about the 7 things that you need to know in order to choose the right air conditioner? Well, if you want to know more about that, you can go ahead and watch this video right here. I think you'll find it really useful. And if the video doesn't come up here on your device, not to worry, I'll leave a link to that video in the description below. So go and check it out. Also, leave us a comment. Let us know if this video was useful to you, or maybe if you are still having trouble connecting. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hit that thumbs up button, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.